Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the Beautiful. Liam sends Hope on a collision course next week. Bold and the Beautiful leaves Hope Logan a mess after learning Liam Spencer doesn't have long to live on the CBS soap. Hope promised not to tell Liam she knows he is dying, but her behavior became a dead giveaway for Liam. He figured it out almost instantly that she knew about his looming death on the CBS soap. But as Hope Logan and Liam Spencer talk about the future, Carter Walton happens to show up at the door just in time to hear that talk. But he has no idea of the context of their conversation. So this leaves it wide open for a major injustice, which is about to happen to Hope Logan. Bold and the Beautiful has Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, as a desperate guy. He wants to get Hope Logan, Annika Noel, back. But we will soon see if the aftermath of his eavesdropping outside Hope's door leads him to a point of no return. After hearing Hope tell Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, they should spend their future together, Carter becomes hurt and angry. Bold and the Beautiful has Liam pushing Hope Logan toward Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. This is what Carter first heard with his ear to Hope's door, and it brought a smile to his face hearing Liam advocating for him. But it wasn't until Hope Logan spoke that he became visibly upset in this bold and beautiful scene. Instead of Hope agreeing with Liam and professing her love for Carter, Hope talks about her future belonging with Liam. Carter is unaware of a major piece to this puzzle on Bold and the Beautiful. Liam is dying. So yeah, Hope feels her place is with Liam for the rest of his future, which is what Carter heard. But he doesn't know how short that future is. And Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, also feels a need to be with him, but she has no intention of trading Finnan for Liam. So that is probably what Hope meant and what Carter misunderstood. But is it too late by the time things get cleared up? Carter goes back to Forrester Creations, hurt and devastated over what he heard Hope say to Liam. And who is there ready to help him through his pain? None other than Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. But Carter's sudden change of heart confuses Daphne. Just an hour or two before, Daphne had warned Carter about Hope likely going back to Liam after talking to employees at FC. Carter had stormed out on Daphne, but now he is back, and the Bold and the Beautiful previews suggest he is interested in her this time around. It looks like Carter is about to make a huge mistake next week. Bold and the Beautiful has Liam Spencer expecting to spend the rest of his time left with Hope, Steffi, and their daughters. But he is also happy that the two women he loves have good men who love them, and he would never interfere with that. So Liam lets Hope down gently about not being a couple again. But he still wants her in his future, just as he wants Steffi in his life until the end. Before Carter finds out that Liam is dying and realizes the real scoop on what Hope was saying that day he overheard them talking, he likely rebounds with Daphne. Bold and the Beautiful seem to be gearing up to send Hope Logan over to Carter's house just as Carter and Daphne take the plunge. Liam Spencer urges Hope to go to Carter and tell him she is hurt, but she loves him. At the same time, Carter spills his pain to Daphne about Hope just using him after what he heard her say to Liam. He also says he almost messed up his life for her with that takeover. So now he blames Hope for the FC coup. Next, this looks like it becomes a Bold and the Beautiful collision with Hope finding Daphne and Carter together. This makes it a door shut very hard in Hope's face. Unless Carter's love for Hope holds him back and saves the day, it looks like one painful scene for Hope Logan next week, stumbling on Carter on the Bold and the Beautiful. The glamorous halls of Forrester Creations echo, with more than just the hum of sewing machines and fashion sketches. Secrets are stirring, alliances are shifting, and one impulsive move by Liam Spencer could send Hope Logan barreling toward emotional catastrophe. Let's dive into the high-stakes, silk-threaded drama unraveling in Los Angeles. A rift in the fabric of trust. For months, Hope has tried to keep her life stitched neatly together. Her romance with Thomas Forrester, passionate, complicated, and shadowed by history, has offered both a surprising comfort and endless questions. But while Hope may have finally begun to lean into her feelings for Thomas, there's one man who can't seem to watch from the sidelines: Liam. Liam Spencer, ever the tortured heart caught between women and ideals, may not wear a designer label, but he's mastered the art of sabotage in the name of love. And next week, his latest move may prove to be his boldest yet. A dangerous whisper, sources close to the set, and some very telling spoilers hint that Liam will make a stunning confession or accusation that sends Hope's world spinning. Whether it's a well-intended warning or a calculated act of jealousy, Liam's words are about to light the match on a powder keg already primed to explode. Imagine this: Hope standing beneath the soaring skylights of Forrester, clutching one of her signature designs, soft, floral, romantic, when Liam storms in. His tone, frantic, his eyes, laced with desperation. Thomas hasn't changed, he might say. And if you keep going down this road, he'll destroy you. But is this the voice of reason, or a man losing control? The unraveling of Hope. Hope has always tried to be the moral center of the Logan clan, steady, kind, emotionally open. But love has made her reckless before. Her recent entanglement with Thomas hasn't just blurred lines, it's redrawn them completely. She's walked the runway of redemption, denial, and desire, and Liam's accusations may shove her right off the edge. Next week, viewers could see a version of Hope we've rarely glimpsed: defiant, hurt, and perhaps willing to make a move that shocks everyone. Will she double down on her connection with Thomas just to spite Liam? Or will old doubts resurface, causing her to push Thomas away at the worst possible time? A collision in the making. If Liam's confrontation with Hope is the spark, the crash comes when she and Thomas are thrown into a new, high-profile project, one that demands constant proximity, late nights, and shared vulnerabilities. According to behind-the-scenes hints, this next chapter might see the duo working on a major international campaign. And that kind of pressure cooker brings passion and paranoia in equal measure. With Liam watching from the shadows, and possibly teaming up with an unlikely ally like Steffi or even Ridge to save Hope, tensions are about to reach Kuchar-level drama. And what happens when Thomas finds out Liam's been whispering warnings into Hope's ear? He's worked too hard to change. One slip, one misunderstood moment, and his hard-won redemption could come crashing down. And if that happens, the fallout could shake Forrester Creations to its stylish core. Unexpected allies and enemies. Meanwhile, the Logan and Forrester families find themselves uncomfortably divided. Brooke, never shy with her opinions, may take Liam's side. She's never fully trusted Thomas. But what if Donna urges caution? What if even Steffi, once Thomas's fiercest critic, warns Liam to stay in his lane? In this emotional chess game, the pieces are moving fast, and the queen, Hope, is under attack from all directions. Could this be the beginning of a full-blown Logan-Forrester war? Love on the line. Let's not forget, at the center of all this is love, raw, imperfect, and desperate. Liam's concern for Hope may be genuine, but the question remains whether it's truly about her well-being or about not losing her to a man he's never stopped distrusting. Hope, caught between two very different men, may be nearing a point of no return. Is it time she finally chooses herself? Or will she be seduced by the illusion that she can fix the broken men in her life again? Final threads. As next week's episodes unfold, expect jaw-dropping confrontations, whispered betrayals in forester offices, and the kind of emotional intensity that only bold and the beautiful can deliver. From whispered warnings to passionate kisses, from shattered trust to shocking choices, Liam's interference might not just cause a temporary rift. It could permanently change the course of Hope's life. Because on the bold and the beautiful, love isn't just a feeling. It's a high-stakes fashion show, and everyone's walking the runway. Will Hope fall or rise? Tune in next week to see who survives the emotional collision and who's left picking up the pieces.